Yep.
Green.
Good shot.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh. I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you.
That's all right. That's all right.
Nah, it's all
They're
good.
just blitzing us, like, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
that's all.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Shot.
Let's go.
Good shot.
Come on, we got this. I believe.
I like this. Got a little competition out here. That's what I want to see.
I see they're reaching.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's my fault. You know what? I got him. That's my bad. I got him next time. He's leaving me open.
Yep.
Yep.
Green.
Come on. Let's go.
Good shot, Jordan.
Yep.
You know what? If they're going to blitz me like that, just get ready to shoot. That
Yep.
might be open every time.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. MP is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at small forward. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now here's MP, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Minnesota ball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Wembanyama with it, to the paint. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. McDaniels covering. And here's MP from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Randle, the pass to Gobert. Down low. DiVincenzo. Oh, MP with a block. That's tipped. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randle. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Edwards. San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Randle. Second shot opportunity.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Count that one. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. DiVincenzo against MP. Pass to Sohan. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. Shaw's got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group, and the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Highland, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Alexander Walker. To the middle. Fade away. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Conley against Paul. And he lays it up and in.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Minnesota. Baines Hamlet. First personal foul.
Paul passes to Barnes. And here's Fox. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Left side, Johnson. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. San Antonio on top, up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound, Minnesota. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
Vassell against McDaniels. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Chums, appreciate the report. Another miss by Minnesota.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Here's Bassey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Paul, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
McDaniels. Hauled in by Paul. San Antonio leading by 17. Pass to Shaw. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And checking out some numbers for Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 17. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Randall. No good on the fadeaway.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the basket by Shaw.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Highland. The rebound by the Spurs. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
16 seconds left in the half. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. With the fadeaway. And so it's San Antonio. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Timberwolves trail by 20. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by MP. Only one man back on D. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Shaw misses. DiVincenzo against MP. Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. That one goes in. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
To the left wing. McDaniels against Vassell. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft. Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
First one falls.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for MP. Reed's checked in for Minnesota.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Edwards. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they've started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Here's Castle. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Edwards. Good work there as it goes. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Sohan outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Randall. The rebound by the Spurs.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Alexander Walker, the pass to Highland. Good work defensively by Fox.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Barnes. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Highland against Fox. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Randall with a steal. Here's Reed. Second chance shot. Randall can't hit.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Johnson passes to Mamukelashvili. Tries a 10-footer. And Conley grabs the miss. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Highland. Johnson with the defensive effort. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter to the paint. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Paul.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's San Antonio with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got MP, and it's Bassi in its center, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. MP against Conley. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Outside, Ingles. They get it back. Here's Gobert. The shot that time not on target. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
MP way outside. Sinks the tray.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Shaw's gotten 5 of his 9 3-pointers to drop in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gobert finds Conley. It's good. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
MP outside. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Drills it from deep. Shaw's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Up top, Highland, covered by MP. Can't cash it in from close range. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Branham passes to MP. Fires for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lays it up and banks it in.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Poke loose. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside, Alexander Walker. Another shot. Pass to Gobert. Bassi pulls it in.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Conley. Down low. Gobert inside. That shot off. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. Mamukelashvili passes to MP. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Pulls up. Pass to Champagny. Now here's MP. Here's Branham over Highland. Branham passes to MP. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Shaw's got 11 in the second half. Minnesota's shooting just 21% from the floor.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Pass to Brenham. Kicks it out to MP. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
right.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that. Give me that.
Let's go. Go.
Green.
Let's go. Switch everything. No threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine.
No,
That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus
Let's go, Power.
everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're going to show you how to play defense out here.
Power, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 60%
Let's go.
on 3. Nice teammate grades. Everybody had a B- or above, so that's good. I'm excited for you guys. Player of the game, Power. What was it like carrying everybody else, Power?
You know, I'm only able to do these things because of my wonderful teammates here, King Jordan, LD, lifting me up. You know, great defense, ball movement. It's a team effort, man.
I love that. I love that PR strategy. It's Harvard educated.
We got the W, Alexis. Let's go.
We
guys
did get
got
the
the
W. Good defense, by the way. The switching, the helping, they were reaching a lot. So usually when teams
were.
reach a lot, that's like their only thing they're focused on. So
Yeah.
we were communicating on the switches, had a couple lapses, but I love the defense from Jordan and Power. I know that if a guy gets past me, especially on the perimeter, Power's going to hold it down there, and Jordan's just so versatile on the wing.
We communicated. We stayed calm. We stayed focused. And we didn't let the moment get to us. We became the moment. And I love that.
And with that, we take home the W. Thank you once again, Power DF and King Jordan. It's always a pleasure to run with you guys.
That was a really awesome, intense game. It really got the juices flowing there.
Thanks, Power and 2K TV for having me. It's always a special moment.
We proved ourselves today. Now the only question is, are you going to prove yourself out there?
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2, the interceptor badge. Favorite badge in the game, I would say, is great when you're playing patient, and lane steals is big as well. And number 3, challenger. I'd say you'd have to jump at an opponent every time they try to shoot the ball, or definitely hold your hands up. Don't put your hands down, or you're going to get shot over.
The fadeaway.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want to player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here. And if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get into the double rep events. If you guys happen to see me in an event, make sure you send me a team invite and let's lock in for the summer.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with MP, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now here's Sohan from deep, MP. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Here's Simmons. Tipped away. He can't get that one to fall. Wembanyama with some nice D. Vassell left side. Shoots over Zubac. And Vassell. The bucket on the assist by Wembanyama.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Vassell against Powell. Here's Simmons. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
MP outside. Pass to Sohan. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thank you, Allie. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one, for the Spurs. There's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational... talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Leonard looking around. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And that one hits the back iron. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Shaw. Lets it go from deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Simmons against MP. Simmons, no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
From deep, MP. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. 5th on the list, Norman Powell.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
The Clippers have gone 1. Four to begin this one. Pass to Zubac. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Powell's shot is off.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. 11-point game. and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That one falls for Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And so Powell nails them both. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Johnson with it, picked up by Powell, and yep, it's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Done. The pass to Batum. Here's Coffey. He's covered by Fox. Powell outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Coffey. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Paul. Hangs in the air, and he lays it in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Clippers trail by 15. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Batum outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Powell outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
1 second left. He can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Miller is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Castle misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. Done. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Vassell outside. Pass to Mamukelishvili. Here's Castle. Clock at 4. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Spurs lead by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Here's Dunn. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Up top, Miller. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. Coffey, he's checked in for Miller, and Simmons is subbed in for Dunn. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for Mamukelishvili. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And MP is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Castle. MP looking around to the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Leonard. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. MP outside to the middle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Coffey. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Simmons to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP outside. Hits the trifecta. Shaw's got 12 points.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers with the ball. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Norman Powell. 55 seconds left in the first half. MP outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Shaw's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Simmons. They still need this. And it's good on the lay-in. Simmons has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the triple.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Leonard up top. Sohan covering. Now here's Leonard. Yet to see a basket. Two on the clock. And the dunk by Leonard.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so the San Antonio Spurs in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. MP is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Simmons against MP. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell outside. From deep, MP drops in the 3. Shaw's got 18 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. Banked it in off the glass.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And so it's San Antonio with it. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Castle. Now here's MP. Simmons defending. Hits a 3-pointer. Shaw's got 6 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
No coverage that time. Vassell's got his 2nd basket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Back to MP. Down low. Here's Vassell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Shaw's got 6 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Simmons, the pass to Zubac. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
For the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Dunn in for Ben Simmons. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for MP. Here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That one's good for 2.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Dunn outside. Here's Leonard. The shot won't fall. Sohan with some nice D. The Spurs have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. To the wing on the left. Back to Vassell. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Sohan up top. Launches it. Some changes for Los Angeles. Batum is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. And Miller subbed in for Bogdanovich. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Fox. From down in the low post, it goes. Fox has got 6 points.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Barnes against Jones. Back to Batum. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
It's Barnes on the wing. Vassell outside. Batum with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Dunn, the pass to Miller. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And San Antonio making a change here.
Charles Bassett, Keldon Johnson, Chris Paul.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Miller. The layup misses. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Pass to Barnes. Over Jones. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the San Antonio Spurs just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Miller. He's out there with Patrick Mills. Amir Coffey out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Brown in at the 4. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Batum. Pass to Mills. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Johnson against Brown. Kicks it out to Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
That's just length and determination by Barnes, helping him convert in traffic.
Here's Mills. Rebound San Antonio. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Miller. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Brown, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And that's how you take it to the cup. Johnson with the power finish.
Now here's Batum. Pass to Brown. Driving inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
First team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Brown. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Champagnie. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Paul. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Miller. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Mills. Paul with some nice D.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Champagnie. The 3. No good that time. Bogdanović against Barnes. Bogdanović down low. Batum, the pass to Mills.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Brown. Bogdanović from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is why Bogdanović is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Mamukelashvili. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's Bogdanović, following the bucket by the Spurs. Miller, the pass to Batum. Kick out to Brown. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Brown. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Paul taking his time here. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Great game.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, right here! Don't let him shoot that!